my name is Dennis Lacaille, and I have a 45-year history of being a physical therapist, personal trainer, health and wellness coach, and I also am an orthopedic manual therapist. And I welcome you to my home away from home, my little abode here where I do all of my magic tricks. And I'd like you to, I'm going to welcome Nichelle. Nichelle is one of my clients here. Say hi, Nichelle. And anyway, Nichelle, I've done an evaluation on her and determined that she has like a little bit of a bicipital tendinitis. And I go through a series of tests. We checked out her range of motion in her shoulder. She has a little bit of restricted movement in an extended position, but she has normal range of motion and flexion. So all we need to do, we're going to be doing some laser treatment. Laser, the technical term for the laser is photobiomodulation, and this is going to help decrease pain, inflammation, and help to regenerate tissue, whether it's muscle, tendon, ligament, cartilage, and also neurological tissue. So I can work with a variety of ailments, ranging from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, and everything in between. So right now, you can come over here. We've got this little screen here, you can see, and I'm going to press on this area here, and you can see if you kind of come on in here, it says tendinitis. I'm going to press on that little area, and that's going to bring up my protocol for treating tendinitis. There we go. Now we've got it preset, and I'm going to get this thing fired up and ready to go. Okay, Nichelle, I'm going to just do a little treatment here on your shoulder, and you should just feel a mild warmth with this. And you can go up and down and cross the fibers as we treat here. I can also work down into the biceps and do a little bit of massage and stretching. So this is called deep tissue laser massage. And you can do this anywhere in the body. It feels wonderful. If you're coming in just for restorative therapy, you want to come in for a massage, I can do this, regular traditional massage and stretching all in the same time here. Okay, now the next phase that we're going to take here is working on loosening up the biceps, because if you have a tight biceps, that's going to put excessive strain on the tendon itself. So what I do is I'm going to take her, scoot over this way for me if you would, Nichelle, and I'm going to bring this arm into extension, because the biceps is a flexor, internal rotator, and adductor. So I'm going to take her in abduction, extension, and external rotation. And you can see here at the elbow, the biceps causes flexion of the elbow and palm up or supination of the elbow, okay? So in order to get a full stretch of that muscle, you have to take it into the end range of in the shoulder first, and then I'm gonna extend the elbow, and she should feel a nice stretch right in through here. Do you feel that, Nichelle? So now I can do what's known as pump massage and really get that muscle nice and loose. And I can feel for any fibrotic tissue or tight tension anywhere as I'm working these structures. Okay, now after I've done some of that, let's go ahead and scoot over there, Nichelle. I'm going to go in there and make sure we get rid of any fibrotic tissue that she might have in that area of the tendon of the biceps. I have various tools here. These are called Graston soft tissue mobilization tools. So the technical term is instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization. Now I can use this on any part of the body, and I could guarantee I could go out in the gym here at SelfMade Fitness Center, and I could pull someone off the floor, and I know I'd find fibrotic tissue throughout their body in different areas. And fibrotic tissue is going to feel tight. I'm going to feel little bubbles popping. It might feel like a nodule that I might find. But what we're going to do is I'm going to use this lotion so it'll decrease any friction that the treatment might cause. So I just put a little bit of lotion on there to decrease any friction there so she's not yelling and screaming at me. So then I'm just going to start assessing and scraping, and I can feel a little bit of tightness. You feel that right there? A little bit of tightness right up in here, like little bubbles popping. You feel those little bubbles popping in there? And then I go in different directions. I can use different tools for that. And I come down the biceps, because a lot of times the biceps tends to be pretty tight as well. So I can go scrape up. I can do fanning-like movement patterns. I can scrape across the muscle. This is wonderful. This is great. It helps get rid of fibrotic tissue, scar tissue, and for some of those women that don't like that cellulite, it can help with some of that as well. How's that feeling there?
Feels really good.
And then I can do this, put the muscle in shortened position, work it in those positions, put it in lengthened positions. I can put it on stretched and move it around in different patterns so that we can restore. What this does is it realigns the collagen. Collagen is the cement that holds our bodies together. So by doing this, it's going to realign everything so she doesn't have recurrent problems down the road. It's an awesome technique that I've been incorporating with my laser. Now, after we've done that, I like to do, so we've done some stretching, we've done some of the collagen realigning, and then now we can get into some rehab. Let's say she has some pain with movement. Were you having some actual pain when you'd move your arm before?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so I can start with maybe some what's called rhythmic stabilization. So I can hold your arm nice and straight like that for me, if you would, Michelle, and don't let me push it that way, just hold it right there. So I can start doing this rhythmic stabilization, hold that movement there. It just depends on what's going on with the individual. If they have a lot of pain with movement, I'll work them in different planes of movement, maybe here, 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 here. I always work them in a pain-free position, okay, in order to fire up all the muscles in the shoulder. It's a wonderful technique. You can take people that have unstable shoulders, and this is probably one of the best ways to get it fired up. How's that feel? Okay, don't let me rotate you. Hold. So now we're working the rotation, external rotation, internal rotation. And again, we can work here, 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 all different planes of movement. And then after we've done that, and say, oh yeah, I can do, they're pretty good. Let's say she has pain just in here, in this range, I can work her by working here. I want you to bring your fingers up and back and then extend the arm just like that. This is where you're gonna start here and you're gonna end up here. Okay, ready? And push up and back. Okay, let's say that's her pain-free range. And then if she comes in here, she has a little pain, so I may work her, start her down here with her hand closed, and then have her open the hand, extend wrist. Oh, I got pain there. Okay, we're gonna work in the pain-free range, just right in here. Okay, work it up there. Come on, go. Pain-free range. Okay, pain is in here. Okay, now we start in here and work it. Work it pulling down, work it raising up. I can literally take any part of the body and work rhythmic stabilization. And these are called PNF patterns, or proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation patterns. And see, there's people that are having pain out in the gym, in the knees, the hips, back, wherever. But in here, they have the comfort of me figuring out what their pain is, where the pain is, and I can eliminate the pain, but work the heck out of those muscle groups. Maybe she's got a back problem. I'm just giving you a demonstration. This is called gluteal stabilization. I'm going to have you, Nichelle, just for demonstration purposes, and there's so many things that you can do with table exercise, which is another thing that I do a lot of. So what we're going to do is you're going to hold it right there, and I want you to, I'm going to put this between your legs here, and we're going to tighten your butts up, keep your elbows in close to your side, okay? And don't do anything yet. Okay, so we're going to just tighten your butt, squeeze your thighs together, hold your legs down, and push with your elbows and hold it right there. Don't let me lift you, okay? Hold it there, hold tight. Tight. So you can take a person with a spinal stenosis, a herniated disc, and work the heck out of that area. And it works the whole posterior chain. Do you feel that, Michelle? So I can take people, let's do one more set. So tighten it up. So we're keeping in a static, neutral position. Always find neutral positions, which is the least stressful position for the body to be in, or the back. Hold it right there now. Everything's nice and tight. There you go. Hopefully you shouldn't have a back neck problem, but this is great, isn't that? All right, good. Anyway, what I also do for my clients, some people may want to come in for a massage, okay? I do massages, okay? What do you know? And I also do stretching. I have some people come in, all they want to do is have their body stretched. And you have to understand the physiology of the muscle in order to get a proper stretch. You have some of these places in town, the people get a 3-month program. I have 45 years of experience in knowing how to stretch the body out. So if a person has a disc problem or a joint problem, I do traction, and then I can stretch the muscle without pain. So I can literally stretch everything from head to toe. And then and also do joint mobilization, freeing up joint restrictions. And then I can do manual exercise. As you saw that was one demonstration or a couple demonstration, the rhythmic stabilization and the gluteal stabilization I just showed you. So there's a vast array of things that can be done. So don't let an injury slow you down and stop exercising, because you can work hard, work around the pain, work around the issue, and come out on top every time.